Hey guys, it's Rumble here, and my weekly look at the strong chart. Very interesting. We did break that downward resistance, but then we came below the support here, which is very concerning to me. That is usually not a good sign when it breaks major support. So we're still in, here's the large resistance and here's the large support. We're trying to recapture that, but I don't really truly believe in recapturing uh, trend lines. Now, support lines and things like that is different, but a trend line just shows you the overall trend, and it did break here. I'll probably maybe set another now trend coming off of here. But this overall trend is now broken. So um, we're going to have to see. This is definitely in a kind of a weird area. This is usually when you're in between um, uh, trend lines. It's kind of what I call no man's land. This is no man's land right here. We have no idea what's going to happen. But usually when it breaks support, we head down south, and we still are well under the major resistance downward trend line. So um, that is what I'm concerned about. I was actually very happy to see, I didn't necessarily need to see a upward, but I did want to see it hold that support and maybe consolidate until we hit this mark. Now, reason being is we're in a descending wedge pattern right here, which 78% of the time means it's a break to the upside. So that's what I was getting all excited about. But again, concerning me is it set in a low here that was below the support line. So kind of new territory, and usually that does not end up well. And then once it breaks support on a trend line, then I start looking at pretty much straight up horizontal support lines here, and we're looking at 186 and probably around the 240 range, 233 to 240 range. So that's what we're looking at. If something like that happened, we came down here. Hopefully, we'll set a base here and consolidate, and then maybe um, break the downtrend from here, and we'll probably consolidate here too, or something like that. So I'm just giving all the possibilities. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an old man upstairs looking at three monitors, and but I've been doing this for a while. So that concerns me right here, just breaking that line. But we'll wait and see. Green candles, no matter what, are better than red ones. So who knows if there's a lot of buying coming in here, a lot of guys buying new nodes and things like that. I've already talked to three guys today that just bought their first set of nodes. One bought five of them, so I think five, 4 or 5. So we'll wait and see what happens. Um, if we recapture this, I'm still not going to trust this as support any longer. Maybe temporary. Like I said, put in a temporary support line right here. Um, like right here, and that still is creating a downward wedge, which is a good sign. So, um, but I rambled on enough. No one knows exactly where it's going to go. Anyways, but that's my prognostication. Is right now I have no clue because it broke the downward, it broke support. So, but anything is possible in this crazy world. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen. I did tell everybody that if it stayed above this trend line right here, for sure we would be going up, but it didn't hold it. So to tell you the truth, no, I could honestly say no one knows where this is going to go right now and how far. We maybe we will we could bottom out here at 385. Um, that could be the lowest that we could go. So, but I trying to give all the scenarios so you guys can make educated decisions. 230 to 240. So that's what I'm looking at probably for a maximum drop. We have support at 216.48 also. I'm glad I wrote that down. I would have forgot about that. So that's downside. Boy, I'd be buying a lot of nodes, making a lot of nodes down there. Um, and I would see a lot of buying pressure coming back in. But right now, we're trying to recapture that. A lot of people are thinking that this is good buy area right here, so maybe it will surprise me and come back up. I'd be very very happy with that. We could, technically we're still in this consolidation area. But overall breaking that, support that started, last May. So that is concerning, but not alarming. So that's it, guys. Take care. Have a good one.